Hey guys, JamiyJamie. Today on Roblox plays more almost said first Pokemon, Brick Bronze. As you can see on screen today, we're versing Hype. I think he's got two P's or Y, I think it's P's. But anyway, start things off with our setup Pokemon, and then I just throw the rest of them in. So yeah, and you can see we've got a new Pokemon. And this is a double battle, which I honestly didn't even realize until now that I actually just remembered reading it. So this is going to be where Salamence actually shines. So that's going to be interesting. Got a Rhyperior and a Heracross. The Heracross isn't going to do too much. It's a bug type, so it could do a lot to a Slowking, but that should be good. Let me set up a Reflect really quickly, and then set up a Light Screen, because they're not going to be able to do anything to Fortress, so that's great for me. As you can see, Fortress just tanked a great hit right there. Light Screen is going to go off, and there's the Reflex, so now I am set for 8 turns to do what I want. There's the Hammer Arm onto the Slowking. It's going to do 24 damage, and that means the speed is going to fall. Let's go for a Toxic Spikes on that. Now let's go for a Trick Room. Actually, probably not a good idea. Let's not Trick Room. I'm going to go for the Scald on the Rhyperior low to get a really good hit in. So as you guys have saw, I have a Salamence finally, which I got for 2v2s for when me and Aaron. I feel like I will do it with other people, just that I want to do it with people that I actually know a lot better than just like people that I battle, just because it's easier to build a team around that at least. So I already have the team that I'm wanting to get. Salamence is going to be on that team. Metagross was going to be on the team, but then we realised it's without Ice Punch and a few other moves, it's going to be very difficult to get it to work. Heathrow is Infinite, and we just got a nice hit right there. Going to get the Toxic Spikes down. The Infinite is going to do a lot of damage to Fortress. So let's hop into Seismitoad for you, and for the Slowking, let's Protect, just to keep it out one more turn, because I'm going to swap into Seismitoad, so Infinite's hit isn't going to do too much, because it's probably going to go for a Fire Punch or a Flame Wheel. I think Flame Wheel's a physical attack as well, but yeah, that's what it's probably going to do. So I want to keep Slowking alive so I can swap it in next turn, just waste a later turn. I'm not sure if I actually should have done that, I'm not 100% sure, but there's the Seismitoad. The special attack harshly fell on the Infinite, so that is great for me. I'm going to go for that Earthquake on all of them, because that'll be great, and then I'm going to swap back into my Salamence. Going to be great. Also, I'm not really sure what item to use on Salamence. It's kind of a weird Pokemon, but yeah, anyway, I think Dragon has a 4 times resistance. Salamence has a 4 times resistance to Bug. Not sure if that's 100% true or not. It might be 2 times resistance to a Bug, because I think Flying beats it, and I also think Dragon beats it. Unless I'm thinking about Grass for the Dragon one, which is a possibility. So yeah, let's see what he's going to do, because this guy likes taking his time on every turn, it looks like. So that's going to be very good, because I got to get through a few battles tonight, just to make sure I've got a bulk up. So there's my Slowking going to return into the Salamence. What's he going to do? He's probably going to... Oh, there's the Intimidate. Yes, that is great. I forgot the Intimidate works on the same turn you throw it out. Close combat until the Salamence not going to do too much. That means the special defense is going to fall again, and his defense. Great. Mega Horn. Avoid the attack. Thank you. Seismitoad going to get the Earthquake offline. Not going to do too much to Heracross, because it is a bug type. It has a ×2 resistance to ground, not Earthquake, ground. So that's going to be interesting. We do have a Fire or Flamethrower on our Heracross. Okay, this Gyarados is probably going to have a Ice Beam, most likely, so let me go for a Scald onto it, because this Heracross isn't doing too much damage to us, to be honest. But let's go for the Dragon Claw onto the Gyarados, just to try and get it down, because that would be very good. Okay, well, it didn't take it down, so I think it's going to get an it's going to Hydro Pump onto the Salamence. It's not going to do a lot. Surprisingly, he didn't Ice Fang. Then again, I do have this move, so I'm actually going to do this turn. I'm going to go for the Drain Punch onto the Heracross. I don't think it's going to do a lot, but it's just going to get me a little bit of more HP back while I Dragon Dance on my Salamence, get some more attack boost. I'm hoping that he does Ice Fang me now, because I think I can stay alive from the Ice Fang, because I actually am not 100% sure. It's probably going to kill me, but I'm going to risk it. There's a close combat, special defense going to fall. I should do a lot of damage then if it's just going to keep falling. Going to get a Hydro Pump off, so I did get my Dragon Dance off. That's going to be amazing right now. Fortunately, I can't use Salmon's Earthquake without damaging my own team, and then again, he has got his own Gyarados on the field, so yeah, let me Scald the Heracross, and then let me go for a Dragon Claw onto the Gyarados, and that should take Gyarados down and Heracross down to around half-ish. Maybe one shot, we'll have to see, because his defenses have dropped. That's going to be interesting. I don't know how much Drain Punch healed me up either, because I wasn't paying attention, so that's always great. So let's see how well we can use this situation. I might start doing a lot of sweep Pokemon, a lot of sweep videos, although I don't think they'll be in PvP. I think I'm going to start like a separate video series, I guess, where I try and go for a sweep with every single Pokemon. I feel like that might be cool, although it's going to take me a long time because that means I have to EV train over 700 Pokemon, and after breed falling to get perfect IVs, which is going to be pain. But then again, for like Greninja, if I can just get a good throw key, I can just EV train that and then evolve it, and it should be good at that point, I hope. So yeah, that means I can do that. Yeah, there's the Rhyperior. Rhyperior is a rock and ground, so these Scalds should do a lot. The Rhyperior is really slow, so it should be good, and then we'll just Flamethrower the Heracross, and that should take the Heracross down. The Rhyperior should get one-shot from the Scalds. If not, the Poison should clean it up very nicely, I hope. Okay, well, there's the Scald onto the Rhyperior, and there's the one-shot. Surprised he doesn't have the Sturdy ability. I think he gets a new one when it gets Rhyperior. Not 100% sure about that, but my Light Screen and Reflect wore off. But we have got a Dragon Dance off, so we're pretty good. And we just realised we haven't lost a single Pokemon, I don't believe. Unless we've lost Fortress, did we? I'm not 100% sure about that, but yeah, this is going pretty well so far. I'm gonna have to say, first battle with Salmons is looking pretty good. So I think the Pokemon I swapped out for Salmons is Dragonite. Just because Dragonite's like, it doesn't really do too much except for take a few hits, but it doesn't really outspeed anything and can't really damage anything too well, which is why I brought in Salamence, because my team really doesn't have too many attacking Pokemon. They just kind of bulky, so I kind of needed a Pokemon to help me just get KOs. But he has two flying types now. I'm gonna Scald the Archeops, or whatever that freaking thing is called, and then Dragon Claw the Staravia. That should one-shot the Staravia, I think, because I think Staravia, or Staraptor even, has a little bit of high defense. Yeah, it's got high defense, plus the, oh my gosh, what did it do? Brave Birds? I wasn't expecting that to one-shot me, to be honest. And the Aerobatics, so I'm guessing that Archeops didn't have an item on it. I think that's how it works. Kaylin, Powdon and probably Metagross, right? I mean, Metagross is weak. Actually, yeah, Metagross is going to be great because I'm going to be able to Bullet Punch the Archeops, and that should be enough. In fact, no, I'm not going to Bullet Punch it. I'm going to just Meteor Mash and make sure I actually get a good hit right there. Let me Fire Fang the Staraptor, that should do a little bit of damage, and then let me Meteor Mash the Archeops, and that should be a KO. If not, I can just Bullet Punch it, because I don't think it has the item because of the Aerobatics, which I think does a double the damage if you don't have an item on it, and then I think it does ×3 damage if you have a certain item on it, which it only works for one turn, I believe, as the case. Not 100% sure about that though. So yeah, let's see what this guy's gonna do. I don't think he can swap out. I think he's just been looking up the Pokemon I'm using and finding out the weaknesses, so he can predict what moves I should be using. So yes, that is pretty good, but it just takes a little bit too long. Yeah, there's the Brave Bird onto the Hippowdon. Gonna do a decent amount from that crit right there. That's great for me though, because that means you got to one-shot the Staraptor with a Fire Fang, I think I used. There's a Meteor Mash, gonna take down Archeops, and my attack throws, that's what I would like to see, although I don't think I'm gonna be able to use it, because I think that's the end of the battle. Unless he has 2 more Pokemon, right? Nope. GG! Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to comment if you want to see more Pokemon with Bronze, or anything on Roblox. Like always, I'll see you guys next time.